Paws of Fury. What an absolute delight of a movie. It had everything I wanted. Literally like a 10 out of 10 movie. I saw a bunch of people online saying, before I saw the movie, saying it's a rip-off of Kung Fu Panda. And me personally, I don't think it is. I think there is a couple of similar story beats, but like 100%, it's its own movie for the most part. And like Kung Fu Panda is a good movie, don't get me wrong, but I think I laughed more in this. The humor was just more my type of humor. I haven't seen Kung Fu Panda since I was a kid. I gotta watch it again, and I kind of want to now. But let me just say, this movie, the animation style is amazing. It is beautiful to look at. There's some really, really beautiful shots here. And one thing I like about this movie is it's an original idea from Nickelodeon. We haven't had a movie from Nickelodeon in forever. I can't think of when the last time we had one. Maybe like the SpongeBob movies that came out. That's all that comes to my mind. But you can tell that they put it all into this movie. I heard it got delayed and it was supposed to come out a couple years ago. I didn't know that. But I hear a lot of people are walking out, and I'm really surprised because I think kids will really like this movie. And it's kind of like Toy Story. It does have stupid kid jokes, but they're funny, and there's some hidden adult jokes in there if you really pay attention. The voice acting is like A+. Michael Cera destroys it as this fucking dog trying to be a samurai. Samuel Jackson kills it. There's so many good lines in this movie that I really need to go back and watch it again. Probably not in the theater, but I'm gonna wait till it comes on a streaming or DVD. I would definitely buy it. And if you guys are like a fan of, you know, these kind of silly animated movies, I think you'll really like it. There's some really, really good action sequences. There is actually a couple characters that die, and obviously it's in a funny way because it's a cartoon. But the way they do the fight sequences is phenomenal. I can't find another word to describe it. I thought it was just insane how many fresh ideas they came up with every single scenario. And if I did have a complaint about this movie, it's not a bad thing. It's only an hour and 40 minutes, which is a good runtime, but I was so into it, it just fucking zoomed by it and it was over. It was like, it's just one of those movies you don't want to be over. You just want to keep watching it and you want more. But obviously the story has to end at some point. What I really appreciated, they kind of hint at a sequel in a way, but what I really appreciated was how there was no cliffhanger. It just had a nice ending and then the credits rolled. Just all around a great animated film. And I don't think they could have done it with the without the cast they had. Other than Michael Cera and Samuel Jackson, everyone else is just amazing. Just like the two main leads. There's a bunch of other, like Gabriel Iglesias is in it. There's some dude from Star Trek's in it. There's a lot of voice actors, and there's a lot of characters. And I can understand why people wouldn't enjoy the movie. It's really fast paced. Like, it's really fast, but they still get those emotional moments in there without making you feel rushed. There's a lot of very good dramatic moments. And you also got Samuel Jackson sipping on catnip. Probably the best part of the movie. Like I said, so many quotable lines. So many just like, oh my god, what the fuck? Like, who thinks of this kind of shit moments? And stupid humor, which I think will turn a lot of people off. But if you like stupid shit like Beavis and Butthead, this is, I mean, right up your alley. And yeah, definitely the most fun I've had with the animated film this year. And as far as 2022 goes, this is definitely in my top 10 movies of this year. I was pretty hyped for it, and it delivered on it in every single way. They didn't cut anything out of the trailers, like any funny moments, and switch them. Sometimes I like that. But here, literally, every joke landed for me. Every scenario or character gets put into. You really feel like he's building up as a samurai. And it's just all around a great time. That's really all I gotta say. So, I think anyone in my audience should go watch this. I think you'll get a kick out of it. But if not, it is what it is. Movies are subjective. And that's the review. Thanks.